Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. Good times with Scar here, bringing you another super awesome Minecraft episode. And in today's episode, we return to our cabin building project in the deep dark woods of Scarland. So let's get this episode underway. Alright, and welcome back to Scarland. And we're taking a little look at an area that I've spruced up a little bit. This area over here was full of creeper holes and just kind of messy terrain. So I've been trying to clean it up a little bit. I've added some custom trees here and there. And I've added some custom landscapes in this area, so still working on it. But I wanted to give you guys a quick overview about how we are going to get to our fishing cabin once it's complete. So what I want to do is, there's the main bridge, of course, to get to this area of Scarland. So I want to do little bridges, just little little frog steps over each one of these little islands and making their way all the way down there to the cabin. So it would start out about here, and there'd be a little bridge here, and then there would be another bridge to here to there, and it would just kind of frog step each way closer and closer to our fishing cabin. So that's kind of how we're actually in the end going to get there. And I want to address one other thing. I saw a couple comments in the last video about the ideal location for this build, and maybe it would look a little better in redwood forest or some type of snow biome. And I agree, but unfortunately there's just nowhere in Scarland that's nearby that I can build this with, being close to some of the other builds. So unfortunately this is the only place we can really build it very easily and be able to do the things we want to do. So yeah, I agree with those comments 100%, but unfortunately this is the best we can do at the moment. Let's see. So we're just jumping right in here to start laying out the design work, and I want to thank you guys very, very much for just the awesome comments I got in the last video. It really, I don't know, it just made me feel so much better, and the amount of support that I got in the last video from you guys was absolutely incredible. Like 4 times the amount of normal comments on a video I got on that one. Just really positive, nice comments. Just made me feel a lot better and really reinvigorated my passion for making videos. And I just absolutely have to thank you very much for that. And let's see. So we're just kind of adding what we did in our last episode to the backside here. And this house is a little bit similar to our Hexit house. I actually mocked up the 2 houses around the same time. Somewhat the same in floor plan, but they'll be very, very different houses once they're complete. That was another comment that I did see on our last episode. Believe me, this thing is going to look nothing like the Hexit house. There we go. So we'll just put that. So address that. Let's see. And I still thank you guys. The comments in the last video really did made my weekend a lot better. Just some of the comments in the past just got, kind of got a little bit much, and then having your guys' support in the last, what in the world? Come on, you need to go like that. There you go. They just made me feel a lot better, and I just, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for all the support you give me. I recently got to 80,000 subscribers in just about a few days ago, and I absolutely never ever would have thought I could have gotten to this point where I am now at this amount of support on my videos. It's just absolutely unbelievable. My goal is, I'm really kind of a goal-oriented person. When I wanted to make videos, I thought if I would be successful, it would be like 10,000 would be like my ultimate goal when I was working on it, and I've been able to pass that. And without your guys' support, I never would have been able to. So thank you very much for the support. Within about 2 months, we could hit 100,000, which is just mind-blowing. But of course, it's only a drop in the bucket compared to other people. So, that just keeps you humble and everything. But I can't thank you guys enough for the support you do give me. It's just so much, and I thank you so much for it. All right, so I was trying a few different things here, as you can see. I tried putting in an additional window here and there. What do you think? Do you think that's a little bit much, instead of, just having this single window right there? And then, of course, having the 2 windows right here. I think I like it the other way, where, this would be here. So let me know which one you guys liked a little bit better. Did you like having the additional windows across here? I think I like it this way, but we'll see. All right, so I actually have a couple other things I wanted to you guys about over here. It's just a few design updates here. So I'm going to give you guys another choice here. So give me 1 second. I'm going to model this out and I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So I'm going to go over here at our first option here. So this would be option A, and this one would add our little cookies and cream block up here to just add a little extra contrast to the kind of the gray color of our main stone foundation. As you can see, it adds just a little extra, little bit of white color to it, which looks nice. And then I thought, well, we could, soften it down a little bit by doing the original half slabs from the stone block. So which one do you guys like better? So that would be kind of A and B, and I guess C would be the original, I guess. But which one do you like? I'm feeling a little bit like this one's a good choice. It's subtle and still smooth, keeping it in that modern kind of smooth texture we're kind of going for the house. But the other one, I do like the contrast difference. So let me know which one you guys favor best. All right, so we are going to go finish off this side over here. So we're going to get onto that right away. So let's fly on over here. And let's see here. So I'm making this video just a little bit early this week to get ready for a bunch of doctor's appointments I have this week to kind of change out tubes in my stomach and other normal doctor's appointments and things. So I'm making this video pretty early, whereas I like to make these closer to the day of upload. So, current topics and things of that nature I can address. So unfortunately, I have to make this one a little bit early. So I wanted to discuss, I need dirt. I need scaffolding. There we go. Eventually I'm going to take that hill out anyway. All right, so what I was trying to talk about before I needed to go get dirt was, let me just jump up here. I'm hoping, I am really hoping that we actually can get, in the next update, half slabs and stairs for our new blocks. So the new, stone blocks. So I'm really hoping that that's going to be something they're going to add in the next snapshot. So fingers crossed, future Scar. I know you're watching this right now, and I'm hoping you have your desired, extra little Minecraft blocks right now, and I'm really hoping that that comes to be, because that would be really cool if we could get the half slabs and stuff for our new stone blocks. I don't know if that's a difficult thing in Minecraft, like to add, an additional block like that to there. It must be quite. I see it must be a substantial bit of work, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it is something that's impossible, or it's so much work that it's just not worth it. Their time to waste on that. So yeah, I don't know. It'd be awesome if they did add it, so we can keep our fingers crossed. All right, and of course, wool and hardened clay I would like more so than the current stone blocks. All right, there we go. All right, so we're just moving along here, and I'm feeling like I need to make my own personal crafting bench on this side too. So I'll just have one additional one there. And yeah, so you guys seem to enjoy the design of the house, and kind of that it's that kind of bridge between kind of a mountain house and kind of adding a little bit of a modern take on it a little bit with some of the smoother woods and stuff like that. There we go. So I'm going to go on the other side because I want to see how far I actually brought out. Ooh, missing blocks. There we go. Grab those. Add these ones. Oh, no, those disappeared right in front of my eyes. You saw those. Okay, so the end cap actually comes off right there. So we just go up to there and then end cap it off there. Okay, there we go. Just keeping track of things, making sure we build it to specifications. Wow, that is a difficult word today. All right, here we go. Just have a little snack as the night starts to approach. There we go, and let's get out our end caps. There we go. I'm gonna put that on there like so. And we're gonna get rid of you, and we're gonna get rid of you and put you right there. There we go. Perfect. All right, so let's do the same on this side. Am I gonna get around it? I wanna get around. I don't wanna fall off. Yep, fell off. Yep, fell off, but what can you do? What can you do? Looks like them creepers are gonna be coming out tonight. So, with the snapshot, I don't think it's gonna be a mob update of any kind, where we get, new mobs. But I was playing the Minecraft, doing the terraforming out there, And I was thinking, the night was coming and there was just like a skeleton or two. And I was like, back in the day, I used to be terrified of, the mobs and stuff. I used to hide in my little, I don't know, like 4x4 cobblestone house and stuff. I kind of miss being scared of the mobs now that I've got, like super armor. And look at my sword. I mean, look at the sword. I mean, how could you be scared while rocking that sword? And I don't know. I just kind of miss the fear that I used to have playing Minecraft. I wish there was a little bit more of that element back in the game a little bit. There we go. So get this on here. And yeah, so I just wish there was some mobs on here that actually, freaked me out a little bit. And, I actually had to take, precautions, oh, I don't want to deal with this guy or that guy. With creepers, you don't want to have them blow up your house. So you want to be careful with that and stuff. But the other ones, I can deal with them all. There's nothing for me to be like concerned about at this point, in Scarland. Or, after a few minutes, of course, like playing and survival on a new world, once you got it going, you're pretty well set. I wish there was a little bit more survival, scary aspect to the game again. There we go. Let's put that. Let's do the same on this side over here. Yeah, so I kind of wish that was in the game a little bit. What are your thoughts on that? Do you wish there were more mobs that were scary and ready to go take you down? Because, of course, we are playing survival. If you didn't want to deal with those types of things, you could play creative and things of that nature, or play on a server with your own rules. But, yeah, I just kind of miss the kind of survival aspect of the game. I feel like it's kind of not so much washed out, or not as much as it used to be. It's just I think they could improve upon it. See, Guy, you know what's going to happen. The scarred sword is going to take you down with one swipe. Well, maybe two swipes. And then see the zombie. I know that I like the fact that when you hit a zombie, the rest of them all come at you now. So that's kind of cool. But I just wish there was a little bit more survival aspect to the game. And I wanted to get your guys' thoughts on that. Like, I think that food should perish. And I've been saying that for quite some time, that, when you collect food, I think it would be cool if the food, slowly decayed over a little bit of time. So it just gave you something to think about, like, oh, I got to make sure I build ice box of some kind or something like that to keep your food from getting spoiled. It would just add a little extra to it, a little extra thought to building and doing things in survival mode. There we go. And then we're going to put our ice in here. There we go. I really like the ice. I just think it really adds a little extra color to the design, and kind of breaks it up from kind of the browns and the grays and things like that. It really, I think, adds a lot to the design. And I've wanted to build with the ice for quite some time. Let's see here. Let's actually bring out our half slabs and bring them across here like so. I think that looks nice. And then we'll just do a row there, a row there, a row there. And I think that's what we did on the other side. There we go. I think that looks nice. All right, so let's come down here and kind of get a little look at how we did. Very nice. Very nice. I think that's very, very good. I think that's going to be excellent. Hey. All right, perfect. All right, so let's go over here and collect these experience orbs. There we go. Clear out that. Perfect. All right, so you can kind of see over here where I'm doing some more terraforming. There's a nice tree up there. These ones are just standard Minecraft trees there and there. But I want that bridge to come over to here. And then from up there, I want to do kind of this like bridge that either dips down or makes kind of like, a little half circle that goes up and then ends up at this door right here. Whereas this door over here is going to have, the fishing poles and the maps and things of that nature that leads out to the fishing dock out on the backside. So yeah, so if any of you guys want to make a house like this in a redwood forest where it would be ideal, definitely do so. And I would love to see a picture of that. So if somebody wants to take up the challenge, I would love to see such a thing. All right, so I'm going to kind of walk around here, make sure we did everything to spec, and I'll be right back. Look at Bob up there. Bob, the building creeper inspector, just inspecting our work up there, always criticizing, going up there, measuring things, making sure everything's up to spec. Now he's coming after us for code violations. All right, and welcome back. So once again, there's that choice up there. I'm still trying to decide on which one looks best. So I want to go over a little bit on the roof here. So what we're going to do in the next episode, when we finally add those really cool elements to the roof, which will take a little bit of time to get done, what we're going to do is each one of these, one of these pieces of roof material is going to go out one more than the other. So here will go out one, and then this one will go out another one, leading to a point at the very top, which will be pretty cool. And then the glass will make up the windows on the entire side of this face here, which will have that really unique kind of look that I'm trying to go for the house. But we're trying to lay the groundwork to get to that point soon. And yeah, so I was, reminiscing about the old days in Minecraft as we were talking about survival and being trapped in our little 4x4 cobblestone house from the creeper that's watching you from the outside. Who out there still has some of their original worlds when they first started Minecraft? Way back in like 2010? Is that what I'm trying to think of? Yeah, like 2010, 2011. You still have some of your old beta worlds. I wondered how many people still have their worlds from then, or, moved on to, bigger and better things. But I wonder if anybody out there still has all their old worlds from back in the day. When I started Scarland, I wanted to stick to a world and not give up on it. I always hear a lot of people, they start a project and then they don't finish. But with Scarland, I wasn't gonna fall into the trap that I'd gotten to in the past, where I'd started working on something and then I just stopped doing it or whatever. I really wanted to finish, accomplish something, and have something kind of stick. And that's how I stayed with it with Scarland. A lot of people ask me how I stick with it. Just kind of this determination to actually finish something and have it. Have something substantial built instead of, just go from world to world. That's why I like building on other worlds, but then I'm like, and I would like that to all be in one world to look at. All right, and there we go. I think that is pretty darn cool so far. And I know this house is kind of just a small project in the middle of a lot of other projects in Scarland, but it's just kind of a little project to get done before we do the roller coaster. We're going to get that done really soon, but I just wanted to get a few small projects done before we got to the roller coaster, because sometimes when you start on a big project like the tree farm or the house project, a lot of little projects you want to do around Scarland don't get done. I just wanted to get a couple of these little things like the bridge and the terraforming and the fishing cabin done before we start the major project of this year, and that's the roller coaster. And I'm going to show you a sneak peek of what the train station is going to look like. So hold on, because we're about to get on the awesome train. All right, welcome to the Scar testbed. A lot of people have been asking to see this world, but I'm just going to give you guys just a small glimpse at what the roller coaster project is going to entail. I've been doing mock-ups like this for months, trying to come up with the perfect design for train stations and things like that. So don't worry. I have been working on this roller coaster project. It's just not 100% where I want it yet. And now that we've had some of these new blocks implemented into it now, I say that we are getting very close. And well, guys, this has been Good Times with Scar. I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you believe the video deserved a rating, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, we'll see you later. Okay, so these are our design for our roof. As you can see, we just placed the roof, the stairs in a normal configuration. But what we're going to do is we're going to put this carpet on top of it to add a little extra design, a little extra color for it, and to kind of bring a little bit of unique style to our roof. I've never seen this done before, and I'm pretty excited to do this along with